did I do all this? Well, due to a very baffling design decision on Scott Cawthon's end, bosses in FNAF World don't drop any money.
Jesus.
That's right. Bosses like Auto Chipper and Bouncer will never drop any money once you defeat them. You can use the bosses in this game as a way of grinding levels for your characters. Fast token free.
Clean.
But wait a second. When you defeat a boss on the overworld, don't they just disappear afterwards? Doesn't that mean you can only kill a finite amount of them? Well, just as long as you either die or reopen the game, the bosses on the overworld will respawn, and you can defeat them again to get even more XP. Essentially, this challenge turns into an auto-chipper genocide run, as I can respawn him infinitely and kill him as many times as I want for levels. You think I'm stopping at only one auto-chipper? I'm wiping out the whole bloodline. My team was looking pretty strong from all the level ups, but there was one ship I wanted to grab before I continued. Because I can't get any defense upgrades from Mendel, I wanted to compensate by getting the auto shield chip to boost my defense. You do have to walk through the glitch area to get it, but if any fights arise, I can just run from them. So I set out to grab the chip, got into a battle, and started to run away.
Due to a scratch bug of leaving you crying as it dumps all your scripts in one big unordered heap. If you've made real progress coding a game over the course of the week, only to come back the next day to discover you
was
weren't
one-shotting my party, and even though I was doing basic damage with the hot cheese, it seemed like I was going to game over here. Now, I don't want to have my own Lightning McQueen moment here and look completely washed, losing to Withered Chica of all characters. So, I had my very own Jimmy Neutron Brain Blast moment, and concocted a plan to win the fight. Currently, I only have 4 characters alive. One of those is Voice Chica on this. He has the new
understand if you need to take a break at any point.
Any enemy who has
Just
less
find a
than
safe
30%
place to
of their
stop.
max HP
Remember to pause the
my
game
200
by pressing
IQ
P.
play involved me stalling out with Chica and Bonnie for as long as I
gonna
can
rage
on
again.
Tier 1 in order for the hot cheese to deal as much damage as possible. Once Chica and Bonnie died, my party would swap to Team 2, and Toy Chica would have her return. Hopefully, the hot cheese will have done enough damage to get Withered Chica under the 30% HP threshold and cause me to win the fight once I use water rounds. This ended up all going to plan, and right before Toy Chica was one-shot, I was able to get one water hose in to insta-kill Withered Chica. With only one character alive, I had won what seemed to be a complete loss for my team. I'm super happy my plan worked out in the end. Nothing can bring my mood down right now. I'm just so happy
when trying to recreate getting over it in Scratch. We should construct our mountain from the same assets used in
Something I didn't know
millions of
about
Scratch
FNAF World is that apparently every
context of
character
the Scratch
really loves
costume
Freddy
library.
Fazbear. They think he's just such a cool guy that he's actually written into everyone's will. So if anyone dies, he's legally bound to their money. When we defeat animatronics like Withered Chica here, Freddy Fazbear is entitled to 34 of her precious Faz tokens when she passes on. No matter what we get into, we will always receive Faz tokens when we win the fight. This event sets a pretty dark precedent for the rest of the challenge. We can't defeat any characters in character encounters, because if we do,
I'm not.
we'll be awarded money before unlocking
we
them.
make
But
up
if we
for it
defeat
in
I'm
these
the
speaking
characters,
of
fantastic
we
bunch
can
of budding
never
software
unlock
engineers.
any of
I'm
them.
speaking
learning,
the N-word.
creating,
Like
playing,
distorting
remixing.
characters for the
Diverse
entirety of the
Kyle!
The very Scratch
And
assets
Kyle!
we now so
Kyle!
skillfully
Kyle!
attempt
Kyle!
they are
Aiden Collins!
It's just not happening.
in the digital
Sure,
world
it's been
or in the
proven that
real
you can
world.
defeat
Bruce
the
Willis!
but that's only with the
that
help
give
of
the
bugs,
game
because
Mark!
the majority of the damage
No
Fish
amount of
Bob!
progress is
impossible,
guaranteed.
as the only way you
No!
can defeat him with the
When you
starting
start
cast is
getting
by
over
getting
it,
lucky with a
you're standing
reflex,
next to a
something
dead
you
tree,
also can't use.
which blocks the
And
way
so,
for the entire
this
rest of the
challenge
game.
seems impossible.
Prod and poke at it, explore
Yeah.
the limits of your
No.
action
Yeah,
strength.
it just
Oh
Find
no!
There's no
Stop!
infinite goal, there
When
is no
starting a new
trump card,
Scratch project,
and there is
that
no
initial
need to
blank
regret.
slate
This
is both
challenge is
refreshing and at times
impossible to
scary.
complete. You
Shut
must beat the
up!
game while
It'd be great
collecting
if we could
some
travel
money in
forward in
this
time
version of FNAF
and
World.
review
Holy
our
shit.
finished
At
projects to
least
see how well they turned out.
In this
I certainly wish we
version
could.
of FNAF World.
The
Hold
real
on
draw
tight,
coding.
because this is where the
That
challenge
special zing.
gets
It's the challenge of
pretty
accomplishing
weird.
something you've never done before.
Ow!
At this point, you don't fall into the trap of rushing into creating loads of content, designing all the levels, the player
Okay,
costumes, all the
Just
easier stuff
hear me
Winner!
out on
can be
this one.
perfected
I
later.
believe that this challenge is
No.
That's
completely
it for
impossible
that.
to complete on the
You need to plot
PC version
and
of
poke that
FNAF
tree.
World. But
That is,
I think
understanding
there
the
may be
coding
a
difficulties
possibility
you're
that you can
expecting to
actually
face.
complete it
Try
on
out
the
any
incredibly
ideas to solve
obscure
them.
mobile port.
You
I
may
know
not
some of
be
you
able
may
to
not even
time
be
No!
aware that
No!
this
Stop!
version
You can get a
What
good
are you
idea of
doing?
how well
What
the
are you
project is
doing?
going to go.
No!
Potentially save us a lot
I've
of
got a
time.
special video that goes more in depth about
No,
this
I
version,
wasn't.
so if you're
Sorry.
interested, go check it out. But all you really need to know now is that FNAF World Mobile is mechanically the same as the PC version, except for some very noticeable bugs. And I believe that one of these glitches is the key to solving this entire challenge. You see, FNAF World Mobile is so broken that when you run from a battle, the game glitches and thinks you've actually won the fight, and the victory theme starts playing on the overworld. This doesn't really benefit us in any way, though. Unless we're in a character encounter. If you run away from any character encounter, the game still thinks you've won the fight, and instantly rewards you with the animatronic you were facing. This one single glitch allows us to unlock characters without defeating them, therefore stopping us from picking up any fast tokens. And so, for the future of this challenge, I will be continuing not on the PC version, but instead the mobile version of FNAF World. And for a while, I was making some pretty great progress. I was defeating bosses for XP, running away from characters to unlock them, and amassing a large collection of chips, all without picking up a single cent. A few notable characters I obtained were both Phantom Freddy and Phantom Balloon Boy, two great party members who can lower both the attack and defense of enemies. Also, I got lucky and obtained Endo 01 very early, whose Endo Army attack is one of the best damaging moves in the entire game. Although, as great as these characters are, the fact that I'm still missing out on bites is really hindering my damage. For example, the Browboy fight in Pinwheel Circus isn't super difficult, but without bites, it became a lot harder. I was able to squeeze out a win on my first try, but only with one single party member standing after the fight was over. So after this incredible narrow victory, I decided to go searching for even stronger chips, and knew just where to go. This cave in Dustin Fields houses one of the best chips in the game, auto gift boxes, and I wanted to grab it before continuing on to fight more bosses. So viewers,
oh my god.
Pray tell.
No, stop!
How am I supposed to get inside? Inflation has hit the FNAF World economy so badly that money has lost all value and is being piled up in the middle of the walkway. It is completely unavoidable right now. I cannot enter the caves in any way without picking up this money chest. The economy of FNAF World has gotten so bad that it's essentially turning into post-World War I era Germany. As money there had also lost so much value that kids were literally playing with stacks upon stacks of paper bills. Thankfully, after a few resets of the game's over.
My TV again.
Me truly is at the moment. And so, after witnessing the collapse of capitalism with my own two eyes, I continued towards the mines, defeated the boss there, and grabbed the auto gift boxes.
Got me a heart
Once I grabbed auto
attack!
gift boxes and a few more characters, for a while the game's difficulty had decreased dramatically. The next two bosses, those being Bubba and Pork Patch, were surprisingly easy. The only real difficult part was just waiting for them to die. The challenge had become pretty trivial. But this wouldn't last for long. Once I made it to the Button Guardian bosses, I got hit with a pretty large difficulty spike. I had gotten pretty close to beating Super Goon,
You lost a
but
lot
he
of
attacked
progress.
so quickly that my team kept getting wiped off before he died. We're gonna need even stronger characters to take him down. So I quickly grabbed the Find Characters chip and made my way to the Pinwheel Funhouse to go searching for some new party members. I was looking for someone with new gift boxes, just so I could keep reviving my party over and over again. And only after a little while of searching, I had run into RxQ, a character with that exact move. So, I ran from the battle to unlock RxQ.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
Put me back in the fight. No worries, I'll just run from the fight again. Okay, this is getting a little weird. Okay, one more time.
Suck!
I think that proves it. I'm trapped in an infinite loop. No matter how many times I ran away from him, RxQ would always chase me down and cause me to re-enter the fight. This man was following me everywhere I went. I saw RxQ following me home. I saw RxQ watching me sleep. It got so bad that I even logged on to Overwatch 2.
What?
RxQ send me a party and
No!
He even likes Overwatch 2. This man's full on stalking me. I thought this was a one-time
No!
I suddenly couldn't run away from
No!
No matter who I was facing. If I can't run away from
I have to
encounters,
scream that loud to
that
get
means
everyone's
I can't
attention.
unlock any more party members.
That's just
I tried to
stupid.
think of theories as to why this was happening, but for a while, nothing really stuck. I thought maybe this bug only happens inside the Pinwheel Funhouse, but I went to a different area and was still put inside the loop there too. But then, I remembered I just picked up the Find Characters chip, and was only now using it to unlock characters. I unequipped the chip, got into a character encounter, and when I ran away, I was finally able to unlock them. Now, it's great that I'm able to unlock characters again, but this still presents us with
my
a problem.
God.
If we're running away to unlock characters, we can never use the fun
is
character
this
chip.
annoying?
Because the chip builds you into an infinite encounter chain when you run away, it means I have to grind out characters without it. And without the chip, character encounter
I'll
rates
never
become
act like
5
that.
times worse.
With
And make a few of them
another
a
damn
nightmare to obtain. Jarvis, what are my odds of running into
9/11.
Spring Bonnie without the fine characters chip?
The odds of running into Spring Bonnie without
So
the chip
nine-
is only
6,
a
7,
1
6,
in
7,
1,305 chance.
Fucky, 6, 7, 6, 66, 6, 7,
The
6.
greatest snow on Earth. Just look at
The
those
snow I'm having
jammies
is
jingle.
gonna eat that. I'm gonna eat that snow and die. I hope that in my future. I hope that in my future.
At Wawa,
Oh my
lunch
God.
cravings are our specialty. Freshly made hoagies,
I hate
paninis,
living.
and so much more.
Oh
You gotta Wawa.
God, you painful.
The right time
Stop being
to
a
move in the right
pain.
financial
Stop,
direction is right
killer,
now.
painkiller.
No signal. Still got rhythm. Offline music.
Stop, my God. No, no. Oh God, no.
Blood Blast. Install and go.
What? I'm not.
Oh my god.
Now, going into my next character grind session, I was worried that it would take forever to complete considering these horrible odds. But I am genuinely convinced that if you make a YouTube video that requires you hitting an absurdly
No.
low chance of something happening, it will happen. While I didn't run into Spring Bonnie, I ended up running into Fredbear as
No.
soon as I started my grind, who without the Find Characters chip has the
Shit.
second lowest encounter rate at only around a 1 in 650 chance. Not long after that, I ran into both Springtrap and Crying Child, finishing my character grind much sooner than I expected. Although,
No.
I never did end up running into RxQ again, even after breaking the infinite encounter chain. He's still out there. Somewhere. With these new characters, I was able to make quick work
Oh
of the
my
security
God.
switch bosses.
Oh my God, that
Crying Child's
wasted
revive
more
capabilities combined
time.
with Springtrap's damage made these
I was
fights
about to
pretty
say,
easy to
the
complete.
waste-
It was
that
all a
got
matter
more
of piling
time.
damage and reviving my team over and over. I had defeated Supergoon, Overclock, and Snowcone, all without
I
picking
need
up
a
a
break.
single coin. All that's left now is to defeat
I'm
both
having a
security
break
and Scott
after
himself. I did some
this.
research on security from the FNAF fandom wiki, and similarly to all the bosses before him, he drops no money. We should still be good here. So I got into the last dialogue with Fredbear right before facing him, and
Wait! I forgot about that!
Whoops.
I
Oh
forgot
dear.
about that! I forgot that Fredbear was the first one in my party!
my Homer Simpson brain had completely forgotten about the universe ending, and accidentally achieved it right before finishing the game. Thankfully, I was able to reopen my save file and continue after this. But for a second there, I was genuinely convinced that
I need a
had
break.
messed up my save
I need a
and had to
break, and
start
I'm
the
just gonna
challenge
find
all over again. Though, I guess I unintentionally proved that the universe ending is possible to complete without picking up any money. After reopening the game, I got into the security fight, and was quickly locked into the longest battle of FNAF World I have ever had. Security's got 100,000 HP we have
Bye,
to shred through,
everybody.
but without any bites to help with the damage, this fight takes forever to complete. This battle
my
really
God,
put
why
into
are you
perspective just how much
moving? Why
damage
are
fights
you
do for you,
moving?
as this fight took me
Why?
nearly 10
Why,
minutes to
everybody?
finish without them. Because I have gift boxes
Sleep
that infinitely
tight,
revive
don't
my
let the
team,
bed
I
bugs
can't die,
bite.
so it's